from Real Housewives of London. I just saw Karen. I see backgrounds of influencers and I can see they have tons of perfumes, tons of hair care, skincare. Like for one person, you need 15 different options or more of body lotion. As one person, you need 20 plus bottles of different shampoos. To me, there's different elements to hoarding. Hey guys, I'm all dressed up for the gym. I'm gonna be going out to run. So if you guys know, I've been training or started training for the marathon, but now I can train for real because I got my running shoes. So if you watched my last vlog, you would know that I went shopping and I was trying on different kinds of shoes to see what it is that I want. These shoes are fresh out the box, they are clean. So I'm gonna be running. It is what, 12:01 in the afternoon, and I had a great sleep. So yeah, let's put this on. Before we go to the gym, I just wanted to show you guys that this is my outfit of the day. This is the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing. I love this mint green top that I got when I went to Lake District, about a 6-hour drive from where I live. Here are the shoes. So yeah, obviously, as you guys know, I love to spray perfume before I go to the gym. I want to smell a little bit fresh, and I'm using Floral Honeysuckle from a brand that sent me some PR. I tried like 8 bottles, and if you're trying to, or if you're on the hunt for new perfume, especially for the Christmas holidays and you love to give perfumes, I highly recommend for you to go get Honeysuckle, Floral Honeysuckle. I'll leave the link below. Basically, they are inspired brands. I actually finished promoting and talking about the product, but for real, I'm just spraying it because I love it. So that's what I've put on. I'm always nervous when it comes to running, and I don't know why. I just feel like, I want my brain, like my brain tells me it can go further, and then when my hips and stuff starts to hurt, and it's like, keep going, and I can't. It's kind of like a losing battle, but we'll see. We'll see today. Last week was what? I think I ran like 3-point-something kilometers or 2.95. I think it was 3.95 kilometers. I'm trying to get to 4 and gradually 5, and then I'm gonna start running outdoors because the weather this December surprisingly has not been that cold, especially in the UK, which is very surprising. Like as I'm looking outside, the leaves, they're orange and they're only falling off. And I mean, autumn is from what? Isn't it August to November? It's not like there's still leaves on the tree. It's quite warm outside still. So as you know, I got my headphones on, of course, and my Birkin flask, which I still have not changed because I've changed these bottles about 100 times. Got my Apple Watch on to record the thingamabob. I got my gym bag with all my equipment in it. I got my resistance band, my headphone case, lip balm. This beautiful top, I got it in a size small. I can't remember the store I got it in. I can't even lie. And then further down, the shoes. They're so nice. Like I feel like I just did a quick sprint or jog around the living room, and I was kind of like, I can feel the bounce. I can feel the bounce. She's looking marathon ready. I just wanted to show you guys the whole fit. And also for the sports bra I'm wearing underneath this, I feel like there's not a lot of support. Like there'll be a bit of a bounce. But I don't know, the other bra that I have that secures everything in place and I can run for as long as I want without worrying about no bounce. It's kind of, see? I don't want it to bounce. I'm probably gonna wear this band that I have. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. This is called Boob Body. Is it asset protection? If you know, you know, asset protection. Anyways, it has Velcro on each end. So now I got this from Amazon, I think for like £12, but a little bit over a year ago. Because when I gained a lot of weight and I started getting back into cardio, jogging, running, there was a lot of bounce. These girls were heavy, okay? These girls were heavy. So the idea is that you put the band, is very stretchy. The idea is that you put it over your chest like this, and then you simply just put it over like this. And now I know it looks silly, and you may ask, wouldn't you just put this underneath your shirt? But then it's gonna show all this bulging mess anyway, so it's like I'm wearing something. So when I'm running, you can see it's an anti-bounce situation. It keeps it down and it stops my chest from hurting. whenever you're running, okay? So it's just gonna be, you know, so that's my alternative if I'm not wearing that super secure bra that I have to strap down here and zip up in the middle and then Velcro on this side and adjust it and bring it up, that kind of situation. So yeah, it's called Boot Body, and this is what the brand is giving here. So that's what, and yeah, let's get the show on the road. I look running ready. Ooh.
You ain't gotta say a word, just walk that, let's get burned.
Real Housewives, she's from Real Housewives of London. I just saw Karen from Real Housewives of London. I just saw her. That was her car. I was walking into my car, and when I walked past, I was like, she looks so familiar. And I was like, oh shit, that's Karen from Real Housewives of London. I was just leaving. I left the gym, then I went to Tesco to pick up a few bits. And then as I'm leaving, I'm trying to keep up with her car. And I'm like, well, where did she go? And then I'm at the red light trying to leave Tesco. And then she's right behind my car. Like, right behind my car. I'm like, looking at the rear view, like, that's Karen with a blonde hair / wig on. I'm like, what's she doing down these ends? You guys, I'm so sorry for fangirling the way I did. I am so excited because when Real Housewives of London dropped, it was a culture change. It was like, we finally have a show that represents London, even though I'm not born and raised in London, but I am a Londoner now that I live here. You know, the show came up, it was being advertised for some time, so I binged the first season and it dropped not long ago. So now I'm carrying the stuff. After the gym, I went to Tesco's to go and get a few bits. I just got like sweet potatoes, some turmeric shots, some ginger shots, some more turmeric shots, bagel, and a big old ginger because I plan to juice today or tomorrow, but I don't think I can do today because I'm going out. Anyway, I was literally carrying my stuff, going straight back into the car, and as I was getting back, there was a car that I was just passing, and the car was ahead of me, like as in it was already passing by. But as I was crossing, I looked at the driver and I said, you look familiar, where do I know you from? But I don't know anyone that drives a car that expensive. Like, even my brother makes good money, like he makes like 6 figures, and he has a range, but that car is a car of a millionaire. And I said, that lady is Karen from Real Housewives of London. And I couldn't even get a good shot because I was at a red light and I had to make sure that it was, you know, not gonna turn green without me paying attention. I was literally looking like, this is Karen. So I quickly got in the car, calling my boyfriend, shaking like, I just saw Karen from Real Housewives of London, and I don't know what she's doing here. And he was like, the line's breaking up because my phone was connected to my headphones, but then it was trying to connect to the car, so that like was like, it was breaking up, so he couldn't hear. Then he hung up because he's at the gym right now. And I literally was trying to get into the car, probably trying to get up behind her car in time, but then I left the area, the property, the whatever, Tesco's, and thinking, oh my gosh, like I've missed her car. But then I get to the red light and I'm like, oh, and I look in my rear view like this, right? I'm like this, look, and I'm like, she's behind me. And as we're going to like a 2-lane situation, and then there's a 3rd lane going to like where I live. I'm not gonna give too much details because you don't want people knowing where you live. Anyways, I was going like on a 2-lane that was now going to a right lane. So I was like taking a right, and she was on like the further lane. And that's the shot that I just took on my phone real quick. Like, that's Karen! And she looks so focused on the road, and I didn't know whether I should wave or not. I didn't want to be like fan. There's nothing wrong with being a fan, but I just didn't want to be bizarre and I just like make her feel awkward. Like, I just saw someone that recognized me today. I'm sure she gets recognized all the time, but I'm so shocked to see her in my town, because my town is not known to be like, there are people with money that live here, but then sometimes it's really good for like shopping, and it's good for like this big outlet stores. So I guess everyone comes down for that reason. But I was just not expecting to see her. I didn't bump into her in Tesco because I was kind of like in and out. But then getting into the car park, I was like, what is she doing here? That is crazy. Like, she's iconic. I just love her on the show. And I know she recently lost her sister, so I just don't want to be like, you know, she lost her sister this year and it was on the show, and I was like, I don't want to, you know. But oh my gosh, my heart was racing. And I've seen celebrities before. I've seen Zendaya in real life. I've seen Jason Momoa as well at a premiere, and it was kind of like a wave situation. Even Jason Momoa viewed my Instagram story, which was really crazy. I've seen, what other celebrities have I seen? I've seen Johan Blake. He's an Olympian. Back a few years ago, I was working at a place and he kind of walked up, and I was like, to my colleagues, like, that's Johan Blake. And they're like, who? I was like, he ran for such and such. He's like, oh, for Jamaica, Johan Blake I saw. And funnily enough, when my dad went to Jamaica a few years back for his birthday, he went to America, then he went to Jamaica with his friends. He took a picture with Johan Blake and with Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt was running down the street barefoot. My dad saw Johan, and I told Johan, like, I'm a big fan. And where I was working was at a university campus, and they have a really great racing track. So he'd come every summer and train there. And I was like, yeah, like, you met my dad. Isn't that so weird? Like, it's such a small world. I just told him that you met my dad in Jamaica a few years ago, and I even got the picture up on my phone and showed him, like, this is you and my dad. And he was like, oh yeah. And I was like, you met my dad? Like, that's crazy. So, and you know, and even at that, you know, I've seen the likes of Omarion in real life. I've seen the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy. But then for no reason, I'm seeing Karen at the most local place possible, and I'm like, Karen! But when I see others, I'm like, yeah, like, it's cool, like, yeah, I appreciate your work, your art, whatever. But then Karen, I'm like, she is so iconic. I want to be like her when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like, it's a thing of, oh, like, you're just like fangirling because she's rich, wealthy, a millionaire. No, I literally have a pen pal, and she's a millionaire. I don't know why I'm doing this, but she is a millionaire, and we actually met on Instagram. She's got kids and stuff, and we used to talk, but I came off Instagram, so we don't really talk. But anyways, she lives in Monaco. And last year I went to the south of France for my friend's birthday, went to Monaco, and the plan was to see her because she was like, whenever you come by to Monaco, you can come and say hi. And she's married a very wealthy man who's now retired. And, you know, apparently Monaco is known to be the home of millionaires, and she owns a boat and stuff. And, you know, it was really nice just to get to know her. She's just a human, and her Instagram isn't big. She has like only like 100 and something followers. She lives a very quiet life. But when I went to Monaco, I didn't even get to see her because she went to the UK, to Bristol, to go see her son who's studying in Bristol. I was like, I missed it. And I told my girls, like, oh, I know someone in Monaco, which is quite wealthy, and she said we're invited if I ever touch Monaco. And like, oh yeah, let's go see her, And I sent her a text like, I'm so sorry I'm being last minute, but I'm in Monaco right now. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm not in town. And she was telling me she was at Nando's. Anyways, I'm just going on a, you know, tidbit, but it's not to do with money. I speak to wealthy people, and I feel like, yeah, they're still people. I don't let money be the reason why I'm gravitating towards them. If that was the case, I'll still be on Instagram talking to her, but I haven't spoke to her since I came back from Monaco last year. But it's kind of like I can text her kind of thing. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm home. I wanted to juice. I ordered some stuff from Sainsbury's. They delivered some things to my house, and I literally forgot I had frozen sweet potatoes in that bag. I thought it was just the grapefruit, the oranges and carrots that I ordered. No, it literally is like, I was in the gym and I sent a text to my boyfriend. I said, oh my gosh, I left the frozen sweet potatoes in the bag. Can you please take it out? And he was like, oh, I'm in the gym right now. I was like, yes, it's definitely defrosted by now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the stuff arrived at what, 9 o'clock? I'm afraid. Let's see the verdict. I'm feeling some squishy stuff at the bottom. That's my sweet potatoes. So in here is some protein granola. I used to buy this very frequently. I stopped, I don't know why. But yes, I got some lemon, grapefruit. I didn't realize I got tangerines, but I think these are oranges actually, not grapefruit. Yeah, so these are some unwaxed lemons. Of course it's lemons, but this is oranges, this is grapefruit. I got 2 big pieces, and I completely forgot that I also had soup in here, chicken vegetable soup. I still hope it's good to eat. Then I got some carrots, and I have more carrots from my friend who plants a garden. So like, she literally at work, she was like, oh, I know how much you love to juice, and I got some carrots, and she gave them to me. They've been in the fridge for like, I want to say a month, and they're still good. They're still very good. But these are my sweet potatoes. Guys, this is crazy. I don't know if I can still freeze it or I should cook it right away, because I'm just so annoyed with myself. I can't believe that I forgot it. Look at that. I'm gonna have to probably cook it, because if I freeze it, it's gonna be all in one block and it's gonna be hard to cook. So I'll cook it and I'll put it to the side, because I wanted to meal prep today and I obviously cannot. I seasoned some chicken yesterday and I can't cook it today because it's 3 o'clock and we're leaving at 3:30, and I need to lay the hair, put the face on, I need to find out what I'm wearing, I need to shower, I need to do all of those things. So I'm gonna have to put away this stuff. I am hungry, because after you do an intense workout, you do get hungry. So I'm gonna put together a soup that I already opened in the fridge. I have burnt a total of 820 calories today, and I worked out for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I didn't run. I have to say that before we go. I did not run. I did show a few clips of what I was doing. It was a bit of Stairmaster, a bit of walking and speed walking, some chest and some leg presses and whatever, and like a hip abductor. So I did not do much with running, because with this, I don't know if it was the strap, but as I was running, I felt like I could feel, it felt uncomfortable on my right side, and I just took it off. And I was like, I don't want to run without it, and it never really gives me that uncomfortable feeling, and I just didn't like how it felt. But like, even now that I'm doing this, I don't feel anything on that right side. It's really weird. I think sometimes the bra picks and chooses whenever it wants to work, but my menstrual cycle tends to, whenever I'm coming close to my period, sometimes I do get some aches here. Maybe that's what's going on. So yeah, let's get the show on the road, guys. I'm gonna quickly get something to eat and get myself put together, and we have to be on time for this link up. Alright, you guys, well, I feel like I would have loved to have my Prada shades out with me, sort of thing, going out, but it's nighttime, so there's no need for that. But I'm like, oh, this whole fit would just look, doesn't this look so cute? Doesn't it look nice? I'm wearing a jean, I'm wearing a crop top that I found from Tesco F&F. These pants I got, I think, as secondhand on Vinted, because I couldn't find it for real. I remember when these particular split pants, if I show you guys, they used to be like the thing back in the day. They actually more outside than inside. Yeah, I remember like when, let me take this off so I can see you guys. Basically, I remember when I was asking about like, where are people finding these trousers, because I couldn't find them anywhere, and people were like gatekeeping. Even when it comes to bundles, guys, let me not even get there. I remember asking my friends for like, where did you get it? Your hair is so silky and it's so high quality. I've been looking everywhere for the same kind of wig, and then people are like, I'll get back to you on that, I'll get back to you. Oh, my sister showed me, she got it for me. Or, you know, I've had many people say the same thing, my sister such and such. I've asked people, where do you get your wig? People are like, oh, it's like, girl, really? I feel like I've come to YouTube not to gatekeep, because everything that I say that I get or where I got it from, I'm gonna tell you guys. But why are people weird about that? I don't want to make it seem like I'm calling people out. I don't want to make it seem like I'm bitching about people, but I feel like when it comes to just saying where you got something, it shouldn't be a big deal where it's like, ugh, I don't want her like knowing where I got it and how much I got it for. Really? Like, many things out there, the reason why we're put onto so many things is because somebody recommended it to us, right? Like in the last video, I said I got a Toni and Guy straightener and a friend recommended it to me. I'm sure many girls out there that are following trends, they found out where to find such and such because people that are in the trend, or you know, participate in the trend, are saying I got it from X, Y, and Z, a thrift store, or I got it from this, or I got it from that. And if you're comfortable sharing the price, you can share the price. So like, why, when it comes to wigs, especially in the Black community, when it comes to where did you get your hair from, honestly, if you were to ask me where I got my hair from, 9 times out of 10 I will tell you I don't remember, because it's true. I keep my wigs for up to 3 years. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna remember exactly what store I got it from unless I dig deep into my emails, and that's not it. But yeah, and also it's not even like, oh, the quality must be good for it to last 3 years. No, I really do maintain my wigs. When I handle it gently so it doesn't bald. I don't rip the hair. When it's tangled, I take my time detangling it. If I need to condition it, I'll condition it. This wig, super old, but I redone the hairline. It's not the same one as the last video because the other one was bleached at the ends. This is jet black. I dyed this hair black, okay, because over time when I was washing it, it was losing its original color and it became more light brown, I don't know, like almost ginger. I was like, so I had to dye it black, and it came out really great. And I feel like black really brings out my whole vibe. And I really love the hairline. If you take a close look, this is the one I wore when I went jewelry making 2-3 vlogs ago, and I just put the hair back and I heat combed it. But today I didn't need to heat comb it because I was able to maintain it when I stored it away. But yeah, guys, I wanted to also show you guys the bag that I'm working with right now. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is crooked. Oh, my brothers asked me what I want for Christmas, and I said I want a camera tripod. I used to have a camera tripod, but your girl got rid of it because it was too short, very short. When I say short, I mean like waist length. There's no way you're seeing anything with the tripod being that short, and I had it for years. So now I'm finally getting one, and TikTok shop, I found a few, so I don't even have to wait for Christmas. I could literally get it myself. And even when it comes to Christmas gifts, I asked my big brother for a Coach bag initially, forgetting that my dad asked me what I wanted, and I said I want a Coach tote bag, the big ones, and that can fit everything. And I forgot that I told my dad, and my brother was like, oh, I was like, oh brother, I'm sorry, scrap that bag. I don't want to get 2 of those bags for Christmas. I want to get a bust down 28 inches. 250 density. I sent him the link, and it's like, it's all good. This blue bag is from River Island. I remember going shopping with my mom around COVID lockdown period, and I wanted the bag so bad, but I was broke back then, and it was only 40 euros. I got it back. I saw it back in Ireland, in River Island, not in the UK. So when I went back home, I saw this bag on the shelf and I wanted it. Then I told my friend, I went over to see my friend Debbie, and she basically had this bag on her door with all her other bags. Like, that's the bag that I saw in River Island with my mom, and I really wanted to get it. She was like, she doesn't really wear the bag anyway. Then she came to visit me for Christmas last year. We had a bit of a friendmas situation, and she came and she gifted me this for Christmas, which I opened on Christmas Day, and I love the bag so much. I literally took off the seal, or the cover that was here before, and I'm literally like, it looks brand new. It's got these charms on the side. It looks so cute. And yeah, down to the jewelry, we've got this. I think I got this from AliExpress some years ago, but I felt like the vibe would totally suit this. Then this is a Swarovski bracelet that my boyfriend gifted me. And then this is not Cartier, but it's Kate Spade, gifted to me by my brothers for Christmas 2 years ago. A few of the stones had come off, and I went back to Kate Spade telling them, is there a way that the stones can be put back in? And it was just a mess, and I was like, you know what, it is what it is. And then my Apple Watch, because it's a casual vibe and I don't mind wearing Apple Watch. If I'm more dressed up than this, definitely not an Apple Watch. Then I got the earrings on, and I put my piercing on my ring in here. Guys, I've had this cartilage piercing for some years, and because I haven't used it in so long, I had to really push it through the hole. But yeah, I got this from H&M, a pack of them, and this is one of the last ones I have. Yeah, necklace, my friend got it for me. It's my name in Arabic. And not to be offensive to those who are Arabs out there or Muslim, my mother's side of the family are actually Muslim. She was raised in a Muslim household, later converted, and then raising Christian children, taking us to church. So I feel like this is kind of bringing me close to my family heritage. And then this ring is a ring my boyfriend gifted me for our 2-year anniversary. It's from Pandora. So yeah, this is the whole vibe. So you guys, for the shoe, I'm gonna go for my white Air Forces. They're in top condition for considering that they're 3 years old. They were actually gifted as well on the same day I got the Pandora ring for my anniversary. Our anniversary for 2 years, our 2-year anniversary. But there's some stuff on it. It could do with a few white, but yeah, I'm gonna wear these white Air Forces to go with the whole look. So let's do that. Whew, yes. So you guys, yeah, this is what it's giving at the moment. We've got the Air Forces, the white shoes. Now, last but not least is perfume. Let me put you guys on. This is Black Opium by YSL, and this is Suddenly Red Lips. That the one I picked up from 4 vlogs ago. And I'm out of breath, guys. I came straight from the gym, showered, had soup, rushed it real quick. Now I got heartburn. I'm a bit out of breath. Didn't drink enough water, so I do need to hydrate. So yeah, let's spray this one. So yeah, guys, this is the jacket. This is the vibe that we're going with today. So yeah, black belt, because this falls down to like the cusp of my waist. Got my phone in my back pocket. I did not iron my trousers or steam them, as you can see, but it is what it is. If you're judging, you ain't perfect. And then the lip oil that I was gifted in the last vlog, it's gonna go in the little pocket situation. So yeah, guys, this is the vibe. I love this look so much, and I need to get pictures. If I don't get a picture, the devil is a lie. The devil is a big lie, and I cannot do without a picture. So yeah, guys, see you guys in the next clip. We're going to London.
Original girl, you want a replica? No. Smoothie, no regular. No. Make it for real, I'm pretty from my cellular. No. You won't sell it hot. No.
They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer. I don't touch no wheel, cause I got a chauffeur. First class, how I get around the world. Just miss me with the drama, unless you call me with the comments. Oh, DJ turn the sound up, cause we about to pour the rounds up. Jump, 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 jump. You know what I have to make it jump, jump, jump. Jump, 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 pick it up, up. You know what I have to make it jump, 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 jump. You know what I have to make it jump, jump, jump. Jump, 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 pick it up, up. You know what I have to make it.
Only gotta make a call and I'm here. I don't wanna know your vibe, oh yeah. Listen to me, I put some kerosene in it. Make a stick up, I want to be in the rain. Wanna give me, I serve it like a dinner. You bring that up, I'm digging in the middle. I'm breaking your brain, it can feel no water. Look at me, picture, call her right. She a tough, you know I want it. Put the sweet feeling like a sirloin. Put a shovel till you shoot some nasty stuff. Have a play with you, be a wild one.
the 6 thing I think. I'll tell you $6. Okay, you guys, I'm home. As you can see, it's been super good. It's been so great, this vlog. I really enjoyed it, but I'm not concluding. Don't worry, you probably know because of the time frame. Tomorrow we're going to have more of a chill day, but I want to show you guys what we won today. Look at this. We got a candy cane. So as you saw in the video, my man, he won, as you know. And I was like, nothing new, because each time we go to Winter Wonderland, he always seems to win something. But this is partially because the other selections there for teddy bears were not giving, because they were like some banana, like a pink banana, green banana, different bananas, and I was like, no. Anyways, this is gonna be a part of Christmas decoration, and I think what I want to do is I'm gonna put it next to the Christmas tree, because it cannot be in the kitchen the way the kitchen is set up. And oh gosh, guys, I know I've been saying the weather's been relatively okay, but the way the temperature dropped at like 9 to 10 p.m. was crazy. It got so cold. I couldn't feel my toes at one point. Then I was like, I wish I had my boots on, my furry boots. And I wish I had my scarf with me. I wish I had more layers on. But for the fact that I left the house, I did feel rather warm. Like outside was calm. It was okay. All right. So at the moment, we are going to put this. Let me show you guys. Let's see where I'm going to put this. Yeah. So here is the tree. It's not the best tree in the world, but it is whatever. Like, I'm happy with it. Okay. So I don't know, the way this is set up, I think I'm gonna put it next to this plant. Look at that. I kind of like had it resting on the Christmas tree. Like, it's literally right there on the floor. Like, literally. It's just, it looks like it makes sense. Do you guys see that? Yeah, I feel like that's cute. It's added a bit of character to the tree, and I'm just loving it. You cannot tell me otherwise. I'm gonna take my makeup off. And after taking my makeup off, I'm gonna make sure I drink, enjoy my tea, whatever. But yeah, I really enjoy this bag. I feel like ever since it's been gifted to me, this is technically like my first time wearing it out for real. Like, was it last Christmas or the year before last that my friend gave it to me? Like, this bag, I just love the shape. I love the envelope shape. I love the charms on the side. I just love everything about this bag. It's just so cute. Like, River Island has some amazing bags and amazing quality. Like, don't sleep on River Island. But yeah, we're gonna call it a night. And I'm gonna unwind. I'm gonna make sure I enjoy the rest of my evening. What's left of it, I mean, it's literally 11:20. Oh, by the way, like, Winter Wonderland, we didn't go on any rides. It was kind of like a debate between the group, because some people were like, some of them were like afraid or unsure or whatever. So we did play like one game, which was the one that you saw for the candy cane that I have now, and then we had some food to eat that I showed very briefly, and we had a hot chocolate as well. Mine had a bit of Bailey's in it, so it was kind of like a vibe. It wasn't like we're doing too much. We didn't go there to be like, oh, we're gonna go on rides, we're gonna go on this, we're gonna go on that. Like, we had a chill time, and we spent most of the time talking and just catching up, and we had some great, amazing conversation. I thought it was really cool. But yeah, it was really nice. Getting back home was a quick journey as well. And yeah, that's me wrapping it up. I feel like I kind of should have started off from there, leading up to the whole here's the prize I won or whatever. But anyways, it's a bit disorganized, but bear with me. And also, I've been noticing that my last few videos have been doing extremely well. There's a lot more people watching it. And I want to also say that if you are a viewer or a silent viewer, you can silently give me a thumbs up. It will do wonders for my channel. You don't have to comment. I don't expect you to comment. I know I say like, comment, subscribe, but it'd be nice if you could subscribe, and it'd be nice if you could also like. That would also be great. Better than nothing, right? It's free. Double tap, or is it double tap? Click on the thumbs up. But yeah, I really appreciate that. And yeah, anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm ashamed to say that I actually went to bed with makeup on. I was so tired. I was tired. I really was. I said I was gonna take my face off. What did I say in the last clip? I'm gonna take my face off. I'm gonna unwind. I'm gonna get unready. I didn't. And the makeup, let's get into it. The makeup still looks good. Of course, some of the foundation came off on the side, but you know, for the most part, it still looks like if I put lashes on and just reapply my half brow, it would still eat. But anyways, let's do some skincare or using balancing cleansing milk. It's 50% aloe vera. But anyways, this is by Aloe Vera. And my boyfriend's mom is the one that actually gifted it to me. It's a cleansing milk, so it removes makeup, gently removes makeup and balances moisture levels. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I wanted to use this to remove my makeup. I do use that sometimes, like where my face is just done and I put the milk on my face and I kind of like use it to remove the debris and then rinse with water or whatever. But because we're gonna be doing skincare today and I have unique ways of doing skincare, I'm gonna show you guys. But first we're gonna use the vitamin C scrub because I do want to get the dirt underneath my makeup off. Like I want to exfoliate. So let's do that. And this is what I'm doing.
Your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday basis, with poetic justice, poetic justice, if I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs, dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy, there's blood in my pen, better yet with your friends and them, I really wanna know you all, I really wanna show you off.
I got this aloe vera from Holland & Barrett, and it's cooling, replenishing, and whatever, like it's cooling, soothing, and replenishing bioactive aloe vera. I at times use this as skincare and it gives my face a kind of glow, and I really wish that I didn't have to overcomplicate it. I feel like a lot of us kind of think we have to get all of these fancy products with salicylic acid or like just different ingredients in it and stuff and scents. But aloe vera does not have a scent at all. And aloe vera is known to be very anti-inflammatory. So that means anything like pimples, acne, spots, whatever, raised skin, large pores, it basically deals with that. And it's still kind of sort of full. I want to say it's probably along here. And I don't go through it enough, but when I remember to use aloe vera, I thank myself for it. So I'm trying to put you guys on, if you don't have aloe vera in your beauty selection and you want to get something that's inexpensive, what also really works, you can also get that. This is organic and I got it from Holland & Barrett, so it is on the pricier end, but I did get it on a special kind of offer situation. It does go bad after 12 months of opening, and I think we are past 12 months at the moment, or even close to 12 months. But it still does what it needs to do. And even when I'm in the kitchen and I burn myself with cooking, whatever, I put this right on. It helps so much. I leave it on my skin, let it dry, the next day, gone. No scars, no nothing. So if you have anything of the sort on your face, similar, like whatever the case may be, if you have burn from a curling iron or straightener and you want to get rid of it, you want it to heal quick, aloe vera is your friend, girl.
She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Yeah, so guys, this is it on. I did layer it on, and it will dry and look a bit peely, and it will tingle, especially after exfoliating, because when you exfoliate, the little beads cut your skin. So when you feel the tingling, that's basically means that it's working. So there's nothing to worry about. So I'm gonna leave this on for 20 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've taken it off and I don't know if you can notice the glow. Look at the glow. This is only glow I can get from aloe vera. But anyways, next we're gonna go in with my Garnier Vitamin C Brightening Serum. Next, I also have this Garnier Vitamin C. Next, we got the Superdrug Vitamin C Detox Skincare Energizing Facial Spritz. And of course, it's infused with vitamin C. And the vitamin C from the fruit it's taken from is called Kakadu Plum Extract with goji berry extract as well. This is what the bottle looks like. As you can see, I go through it. As you can see. And there you have my skincare, guys. I keep it quite simple as possible. I just have to make sure I have one skin exfoliator. I have to make sure I have one cleanser, which is what you saw, the cleansing milk. And I need to have one serum minimum. And I do have 2 sprays. The truffle one I posted and shared with you guys in the other video. I need to have at least 1 face cream. So vitamin C is more for if I know I'm not going outdoors, because as you know, vitamin C is photosensitive and you need to wear SPF if you're wearing it out. So I tend to wear if I know I'm not going out for real. My other cream, which is like my collagen big tube that I keep talking about. And then for masks, you can never have too much masks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have a couple, and also sheet masks that I also shared in my last vlog. So as you guys know, yesterday I was trying to juice and I didn't have the time for it, but today's the day that we're gonna juice, period.
let you go. Girl, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time for making up. Found you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. Oh, just to know you want you. So I come close, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? If you have it, that's on it. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. If you have it, that's on it. Take you there, take you there. Take you there. Won't you fill me up till my cup?
So you guys, I'm having the same breakfast as yesterday. To be honest, it was leftover batter and I didn't want to eat 2 pancakes, but the only thing that's changed is that I've added some chicken sausages because you guys know I don't eat red meat, and then there's some fruit and bananas as well, and then this dark chocolate. I think that's 85% dark chocolate that I got from Lidl, and I sprinkled some crushed seeds. I think some sunflower seeds are on there. And then over here, I started drinking this already. This is some green juice that I have. It has cucumber, celery, green apple, what else, pineapples in it, lime, and it's pretty sweet. So this one my man made. He made some for me, but then of course I've been missing some of my carrot juice, which is why I made that today. So I'm gonna have this with my breakfast and have my supplements. As you guys know, I take supplements. So yeah, let's enjoy that. Child, I know. After all that spiel, after having my brunch, because it was basically like 12:30 in the afternoon, was having my lunch, my food, my first meal of the day, whatever you want to call it, because juicing is time consuming. I have to be very honest, it's so time consuming. But the thing is, I would never ever go back to buying store-bought juices, because there's a video I've taken down now, and it was my weight loss progress, and I was talking a little bit about how like different store-bought items have additives in them, and I hear that juice, they add tons of sugar unless you find really specific juices that are really fresh, which is very rare to find, and it's, you know, extremely organic, whatever. But just buy fruits and juice it yourself, and it won't cost as much to do. And you know, it has ginger, and I can make it to my liking. I can add whatever it is I want. So whilst doing that, I was watching Waiting to Exhale that just recently dropped on Netflix. So I've been enjoying that, and I relaxed a little bit, and I said, okay, now, because I didn't wake up early enough, it's 4:04 in the afternoon, and I was hoping I could wake up and then go start my day early so that I can have a bit of a jog around my local park. But I took my lace off, and what I hate is about the glue and the ripping of the edges, which I rarely glue my edges down. But I just wanted to show you guys my afro, and I'm gonna show you guys a before on the screen. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it before. To me, it's so crazy how much my hair has grown because of being intentional and consistent and finding just what works. I've been really growing my hair out underneath my wigs. I really have been doing that. I've just invested in different products. I don't have a boatload of things. I don't believe in overconsumption. There's sometimes I see backgrounds of influencers and I can see they have tons of perfumes, tons of hair care, skincare. It's like, for one person, you need 15 different options or more of body lotion. As one person, you need 20 plus bottles of different shampoos. To me, there's different elements to hoarding, and I hate hoarding. Being African, being Nigerian, a lot of us experience parents that love to hoard because they come from not a lot. And when they migrate, they feel like everything they have, I'm gonna use it in the future, I'm gonna use it in the future, I need this, I need this, I need. It's not I need, it's I want. You're surrounding yourself with all of these things to feel great about yourself, and the value eventually fades away. So I only buy what I truly need. I just need one bottle or 2 bottles of shampoo, and these are the only shampoos I have. I have the Body Shop Ginger Anti-Dandruff Shampoo, and then I have Rosemary Mint Thickening Shampoo. This is the one I said in my previous vlog that I use for, I got from iHerb. I got a different bunch of products from iHerb, and also the collagen cream I love to use, and some supplements. But this is for, it has B complex and biotin for thicker, fuller, healthier hair. So this bottle has 470 mils, which is also known as 16 ounces, and it's lasted me a really good time, and it has many good things. It has panthenol, quinoa, flax proteins, and we know some of the girlies that soak. Have you seen the natural hair girlies that soak flax seeds and it's very sticky and gooey and they put it in their hair? It has that, so I don't have to go through the struggle. Leaf extracts for thicker, fuller hair. It has all natural stuff from what I'm seeing. And yeah, I love the mints because I do have because I sweat a lot and I work out a lot, my scalp builds up a lot of moisture, and eventually I get overgrown of like white flaky cells. What am I trying to say? I'm all over the place. Basically, I get like flaky, itchy scalp, and that can be fungus overgrowth. And sometimes when your hair is itchy and you get those flakes, if you want to be technical, there's different kinds of funguses that love to thrive on the scalp. So it's really time to take out my braids and wash it, because I do wash it in cornrows and it's okay. But when it gets really like, okay, washing it in cornrows isn't enough, I need to really get in there, I have to take my hair down. Those cornrows were in for, I think, like 2 months. Yeah, so as you can see, it's made my hair grow massively. I'm so in shock. I am absolutely in shock. This is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna wash it, then I'm gonna put a mask in it, and then I'm gonna cornrow it, and I need to make sure I do all of that tonight, okay? And that's all I'm gonna do. This is super crazy. And also for my wash routine, I do use, whilst I'm shampooing, I love to use this scalp scrubber that's been with me for a long time, and I stopped, I don't know why. Then my hair started breaking and my iron was low and all this stuff. My hair was basically not like this last year. But this stimulates blood flow circulation on your hair, so I do love using this. And it has a little compartment where you can put your fingers and hold it nicely, and you just kind of go in there. I have to get some selfies on Snapchat, and if you don't have me on Snapchat, please make sure to add me on there because I am so active on Snapchat. Yes, I got a few selfies off of Snapchat, but this is like consistency, prayer, hopefulness, faith, whatever you want to call it. It's just being consistent. And I love how full my hairline has gotten. We're gonna do less of the gluing because we don't need to. I don't think I'm really going anywhere or plans for the rest of the year. Like, we only have 2 weeks until the new year. But this is crazy. I got a few on Snapchat. And whilst I was on Snapchat, I was looking back at I have a photo album on my phone with my hair growth journey. And I found a particular video from this year. And this is back in what, May? This was my hair before. Look at how like it wasn't full. It was long, it was getting long. I barely trimmed it because I don't think I need a lot of trimming. But I'm kind of like looking and trying to figure out like what needs work here. Look at that. Now look at this. Do you see the density? I'm not one of those people that's gonna come to the internet and start lying to people. Listen, what year does that say? What date does it say up here? Look closely. What does that say? It says 18th of May at 10 a.m. And I did not change that setting. I literally have a journey, like I'm taking pictures as I go along. I just took a quick picture/video of my progress today because my hair is going to be in cornrows until February. Trust me, life is too busy to keep on cornrowing your hair every other week, especially when you don't need to. You just need a clean scalp. That's all you need, because our kind of hair needs moisture. We're not going to strip it away and wash it every week. What is that about? And even when I did the weekly washes, my hair was getting dry, brittle, and it was breaking. This works for me. Let me set a timer. But yeah, I'm gonna go to wash my hair and we're gonna see. I'm so distracted trying to take a progress picture. This is behind the scenes for behind the scenes. Yeah, set a timer. Hey guys, so I've just shampooed my hair and I'm applying some mask, some hair mask and some oil. But I want you guys to look closely at my curl pattern. You guys guessed it, my camera died. But I just wanted to say that I've shampooed my hair and I've put some oil and what else did I put in it? I am so obsessed with Vatica. This is an Indian owned brand and it has hot oil hair mask. Apparently your hair is supposed to be under the hot dryer being processed for this. I normally wrap my hair in a plastic bag and let the heat do its thing. And as you can see, it's really black. And then I also have the Black Seed Vatica oil brand of it. Guess what time it is right now, you guys. I started the whole process of doing my hair in the afternoon and now it is 8:21 in the evening. Sorry, I look a hot mess. Like I got like grease, oil, different stuff on my top, but I've cornrowed my hair. It's all moisturized and it's looking great. What used to take me, bear in mind, people love to say that I want my hair to grow longer, fuller, thicker, but y'all ain't ready for how much time it'll take for maintenance, simple maintenance, to shampoo, condition, cream, moisturize it, whatever, and to like cornrow it or style it, whatever. Guys, that takes so much time. It took me almost an hour to blow dry my hair. The blow dryer brush, then we have my old school blow dryer. So I have this on hot and I have this on cold and I'm literally doing passes. And I realized I can't do it overall like I used to when my hair was shorter and thinner. I had to section my hair not in 4 part but in 6 part, and I would have to get the back, I could get it all together, whatever, but then at the front I had to split it into 2 and get in between. There's so much hair. I didn't realize how much hair has actually really grown because it took me so much time. And I had to also remind myself to be patient because I didn't want to rip my hair out and rush and pull hair because I just finished cornrowing my hair and this is the amount of breakage. And to me, that's so unusual. My hair used to fall out way more than this even after detangling with the mask. Yeah, but I wanted to say that sorry that I've changed sceneries literally really quick from between clips because the storage on this ran out and I need to transfer it onto my device so that I can upload some of the clip. As you can see, there's some length here. I'm super impressed with how much hair has grown. I don't want to get too into detail about my hair because that's not why we're here today, but if you guys are interested for me to make a video strictly about my hair care routine in detail, I just showed you bits of what I use and stuff. But for like really, like if you really want to grow your hair and you're one of those people that feel like your hair just stopped growing and it won't grow long anymore, or you're having postpartum, or if you're having, you know, whatever the case may be, you may feel like your hair is not going to grow back. I was one of those people where I felt like my hair will not grow anymore. Whatever it is that I'm doing is clearly working because seeing my hair touch past my collarbone is crazy. So I told myself that when my hair reaches bra strap length, I'm going to go get it silk pressed. So who knows, it could be this time next year with the way things are going. I made the sections a bit big on the side because I didn't want to be here forever, but I tried to make it as neat as possible. Then in the middle, the rows are a lot more smaller. So yeah, for the oils, I used my self-made oil concoction. It has organic castor oil in it, rosemary oil, and actually the rosemary leaf is in it. I got it from my kitchen. I put it in to diffuse it. and I put extra oils in there, so then it has an applicator, and as I'm making my parts, I'm lining it up so that when I'm cornering my hair, it goes underneath the braid, if that makes sense. For those who knows how to braid, you know what I mean. So then after that, oils don't really absorb on just dry hair. There needs to be some form of wetness, water, whatever the case is. So the water I'm using today is rosemary and rice water. It's a hair growth spray, alcohol free, sulfate free. It boosts hair growth and thickness, and it's a water-based formula. So my scalp does feel a bit tender, especially when I was detangling. So this is going to alleviate some of that tension, because water does make your hair a bit more elastic. It helps with the elasticity. That way it's not dry. Ooh, that feels so good on my scalp. It's cold. It is cold. Ooh, put up my hairline. So yeah, guys, we've done skincare today. We've done hair care. Off camera, in between doing my hair, I was making my meal prep. In the afternoon, I grilled some chicken, and then I made some sweet potatoes in the air fryer, and then on the stove some mixed veggies. I'm gonna show you guys what it is. I love to meal prep. My life done. So yeah, I make meal preps very regularly now, and it saves me so much time. I don't put food in a big tub and eat from it. I don't like to cook every single day, and I don't like to order out every single day or very often or very frequently, because I'm very mindful of what I eat. I always make sure that when I'm meal prepping, I'm looking at things like making sure every meal I have has a form of protein, fish or chicken or turkey. And then after I have that source of protein or choice of protein, I have some vegetables. It could be whatever. There's a variety of frozen packs of vegetables. I put it on a hot oil on the hob, and I make sure that I put my paprika, my oregano, sage, or curry, thyme. It could be Himalayan salt as to bring some of the flavor in, or it could be an all-purpose seasoning. And then I can add something extra for my carbs. So that could be sweet potatoes, it could be quinoa, it could be both, and so on. So I'm gonna show you guys what my meal prep containers look like, and that's another topic for another day. And if that's something you guys want to see or get more details of, please do feel free to comment below. I have dropped a lot of weight. I lost over 15 kg in the last year, and I've been maintaining currently 75-76 kg. I was heavy. I was like 90 last year. I was so stressed out. I was overeating. I was in a hospital a lot, actually. I was very unwell. I remember just so much was going on with me health-wise, and I think that's what pushed me into being more mindful about myself and making sure that I'm turning food into medicine as opposed to using medicine. And ever since then, I've actually more active, less fatigued. I was always on the couch sleeping all times of the day, but I've been really good. And even like noticing that how good I am with my supplements and my diet, it's really helped my hair grow. My skin is a lot more clearer and brighter, alongside obviously using skincare products, which is really good. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that I meal prep simply because I want to put it all in the freezer, because if you put it all in the fridge, it'll spoil. So what I do is I put it into small containers, I put it into the freezer, and it can stay in the freezer for up to many weeks. I don't have to worry about my food's about to go bad, I have to throw it out, I'm wasting money, or I have to eat it all before I go. No, I freeze it, and when I need it, I'll defrost it the night before and then take it and eat it, so that I'm not cooking every day, because it takes so much energy. And as you guys can see, with the kind of vlogs I post, I'm always doing something. If I'm not working, I'm going out to see people, and I'm super productive. So to make my life easier, of course, I do things to accommodate my lifestyle. But yeah, guys, let's put away the meal prep, and then after that, I'm gonna have to catch you guys tomorrow. So as you guys can see, I've meal prepped. That piece is missing a piece of chicken. I didn't really calculate it too well, but yeah, I meal prep, and all of this is going in the freezer. So yeah, veggies, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and chicken. Well seasoned. Oh, and the white stuff you're seeing right there is actually parsnips. So I kind of like mixed it around. A bit of parsnips. Not a fan, but hey, it is what it is. Hey guys, good morning. It is 7:13 in the morning. I've been awake since I want to say like a few minutes to 6 a.m. and I just started editing this vlog. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast and Bae is still sleeping, so I do want to use this time to wrap up the presents and put it under the tree. And I'm gonna make some matcha. So I think 4 or 5 vlogs ago now, I showed you guys briefly how I made matcha, and that's just me slowly getting into it. You guys were there when I was purchasing matcha at Lidl, but I've kind of modified the flavor, and I think I found like my signature matcha to make at home. So I'm gonna show you guys. Hey guys, I'm gonna show you step by step on how I make matcha. So I have recently purchased this sieve, which looks like it's been in the dishwasher, which it shouldn't be, but I love this so much. It breaks down the granules. And if you want to be fancy, you can have the whole matcha, you know, setup if you like. But to me, I still get the same results. So I like to put as much as I'd like. And as you can see, my cup is quite big. So I do want it to be a bit more in terms of the quantity. And all you do is you sieve with a spoon. Because you want to make it as fine as possible. So next, what we have here is barley cup. This is a cereal drink. It's made from barley, rye, and chicory, and it's naturally caffeine free. We don't need the extra caffeine when it comes to this. My man's mother is the one that gifted this to us, and I really love the taste, especially because I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee person, but I will drink green tea, decaf or caffeinated. But this adds a certain amount of flavor. And as you can see, the nutritional values seem to be really good as well. So when it comes to the barley, I put 2 spoonfuls. I don't need to granulate it. Well, I'll do 1.5, right? And this is the quantity that's here. Okay, so now I got some vanilla essence that I got from Costco, and obviously before using it you do have to shake this up. And I do 2 capfuls of vanilla essence, 1 and 2. I find that the best form of sweetener for matcha is actually blue agave syrup. It's organic. I also got this from Costco last year, and it came in a 2-pack, and it's lasted me so long. It's very strong, so you don't need a whole lot. So I kind of go in with a light drizzle like this. It's very strong. You don't need too much. I tried with honey before. Maybe it's the honey I used, but it just didn't work. Next, we have ground nutmeg. I put 1 tip in there because nutmeg is quite strong. And then for cinnamon, I love cinnamon so much, so I do add a good bit in there as well. You might be thinking, isn't that very brown? It's gonna make your matcha brown. Remember the first part of my vlog? Actually, I did it this way and it was amazing. And I was like, I need to actually do a step-by-step because I didn't know how it was gonna turn out, but it still comes out green. So I add some hot water, not boiling hot water, but you do need the hot water to break down the, what's it called? You need to break down the powders. So I go in with my mixer and then I mix. Especially in this season, I don't really care too much about cold or iced matcha at home. So if you look closely, it still has the green, okay? And now I go in with my organic oat milk, which you must shake. It says it somewhere. There's quite a lot of oat milks I've bought and it always says shake before use. So I'm gonna fill it. Not all the way to the top because that's OD, but I'm gonna mix. So I close it up, put my straw through, and there you have the matcha. So let's give that a try. It works like a charm every time. I love this so much. That's amazing. That is amazing. So that's my quick recipe. It could do with a bit more sweetness, but I'm not too crazy about sweetness. I don't want it to be extra sweet, but it is what it is. I know it's a strange way to end the vlog, but I just wanted to end it by showing you guys a matcha. You know, I don't gatekeep. But if you stay this far in my vlog, please, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys. I've been doing weekly vlogs. I've been doing weekly, one after the other. I've been making, since November, the end of November, I've been making weekly vlogs. And yeah, anyways, I just want to let you guys know that I've been so consistent, and I just can't wait to build a community with you guys. And make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. It'll mean so much to me that I can receive some support so I can keep making more of this kind of content. And yeah, guys, I'll see you another time. Bye.